So while Marvel Rivals season 5.5, 6, has not felt that refreshing, I will say that there has been an abundance of Marvel Rivals drama lately. And we find ourselves yet again with people coming at Kingsman and utilizing his newfound success as a way to create artificial beef and inflate their own numbers. And it made me want to think about how this impacts the community and just the three different type of content we see within the game. All of that and more. But first,
Gave opinions, wasn't needed. Came clutch with a buzzer beater. Beast feast and he eats the beat. Whatever's left, let the buzzers eat it. Quick with it, clean record. Mayweather, undefeated. He came and he saw and he conquered. I got a slay at the concert. You know the story, the tortoise in here. You want the glory, your nose in the air. I couldn't care less about your money, phone, and your pair of shoes and your side hose.
what's good, YouTube? Big Unk, Chaos. And I know it's been a while, but I've missed all of you. Work's been driving me crazy, and I can't quit yet. So if you guys want me to get out of the hood and drop more videos, be sure to like, subscribe, and let me know what other topics you're interested in. As I said lately, I haven't had too much of an itch for Marvel Rivals content, and I don't want to just pump things out if I'm not feeling the passion, but I love talking about the topics you guys enjoy hearing about. Now, to give you a little bit of context surrounding the situation, I want to explain exactly what I mean. After the whole drama with Zaza, CC, Kingsman, and the $40,000 tournament, I thought with the wrong parties being able to finally be held accountable, and it seemed like Kingsman not only generated a huge following, but got the money back that he wanted, I thought we were done with all of this, which is why I didn't talk about it any further. I really did believe in my heart of hearts that it was beneficial to stop at that point because we'd accomplished our goals. However, that isn't the case because apparently a lot of people have been, retroactively just going after the content, and some of them whose names I'm not going to say this time. I think a lot of you who saw the Kingsman's latest video, I'll be sure to link that in this description and get the reference points. I just don't want to give those type of people any attention. But one of them were people who he had recently started queuing with, and it really brought to my attention on you can't enjoy Marvel Rivals the same way you were able to before. I remember I dropped a video a while back saying how to have fun in Marvel Rivals and that you needed friends in order to play it. And this is the exact reason why. There are basically maybe four types of players in this game. At least when it comes to content specifically. So there are people who, they make commentary. There are people who make skill-based content, just content off of, their performance and rank, climbing and whatnot. Like I said before, there are commentators like myself who discuss the community, certain metas, tier lists, things like that. Then there are the rage baiters, the trolls, and we see a lot more of that in the community lately than anything. And I think that has to do with the fact that Marvel Rivals hasn't felt that fun lately. Don't get me wrong, there's always been trolls, but genuinely speaking, with the games we face in the past couple weeks, and this whole season in general, with season 6.5 coming up next week, can we all say that we really have enjoyed everything we've gotten? Can we all say that it's been a fun game? I don't think so. Now, back to how this applied to Kingsman specifically with the content. He had discussed that he was basically playing with a lot more people, some of those he had worked with before, and that essentially it seemed as if they were switching up their behavior on him, switching up their approaches, taking things out of context and using clips and discussions they had as friends to make him look like the bad guy. At one point, I think he stated, hey, don't you got to get that GED to somebody who apparently quit Marvel Rivals who quit school for Marvel Rivals, which is fine and all, but the context behind that is they were friends, they were joking. I'd be calling my friends all types of names, we were joking with each other, but for me, I don't think it had anything to do with what he said. I think it was more of who he was and what he's been doing. You see, Kingsman has a lot of newfound popularity, and there are haters in this game. There are people who just don't want to see people happy. There are haters in life. They don't want to see you win. And at the end of his video, he talked about how he was going to make sure that from now on, moving forward, that he queued with people he knew, people he had established relationships with. And I could see that. I genuinely believed that it was going to be a problem for him when he got the sudden, glow up that he got, and the boost in subscribers and followers and everything. Because all of a sudden, I'm seeing these same Twitch viewers, these same streamers who said nothing. Now I see a thumbnail with them every single day about, I dueled with Kingsman. It's like, did you have his back before, you thought he was going to win this war? It's easy to hop on the bandwagon. If you're a bandwagoner, then that's fine. But say that. And I think that he's reached the point where he's tired of it. And I am too. In general, but specifically within the Marvel Rivals community, there's more rage bait troll content than anything. And whether that's crapping on your friends, after they start doing a little bit better than you with streaming, or whether that's using people's fame to generate artificial beef with them, whatever. I will say, however, that it's very telling to show the switch up and how quickly it happened. Because most people, after all the information got out, were siding with Kingsman. But now you're seeing all these people saying, "Oh, I agree with him, and he was so toxic," and all these things, and it's always the people who come in after the fact that have such strong and polarizing opinions. But where were you at the beginning? Where were you when we were, talking with Kingsman? Where were you when we were all advocating for him, and you guys were just, pretending nothing happened? You got to remember, a lot of these Marvel Rival content creators are in the Marvel Rivals Discord. And that was ran by CC, which meant, a lot of people were just, in my opinion, simping down to cover their own asses, which, it's whatever. I get it. At the end of the day, a lot of you run your channels like businesses, and I get that. But overall, just the amount of players who are miserable, who are playing this game, to the miserable weirdos who play this game, leave. Just leave. We don't want you here. You make the game harder. I am so sick of going into games and seeing my team insta-lock 5 DPS. I'm so tired of people coming in calling people slurs. I'm so tired of people purposely trying to piss off their teammates and calling it rage bait. Oh, you got rage baited, bro. Like, you fucking child. You're annoying. You're not cool. You're very cringe. And it affects the community as a whole. I mean, think about it, y'all. How many of us have had games where we are winning and all of a sudden like one person says or does something and the whole narrative shifts, the whole temperature of the team shifts, it completely changes? In my case, I found to be that I enjoy the game a lot more when I have everyone muted and I talk to no one, and I'm not playing a role that requires me to work with others or collaborate with others, because the game's, it's so hit or miss when it comes to the people you get in these matches. Sometimes the people are normal people that have, regular ass intentions. They just want to win, just want to have fun, just want a game. Other times you got people who just attack walls the whole time until you call them out, only for you to then be the bad guy for not wanting to get trolled. I don't get it. I've never met a community that was so desperate to be miserable. And despite people, coming together for that brief moment with Kingsman, I really thought that was going to change a lot. It seems as though it's almost made things worse, because now everyone just wants a piece of the drama, because that's where the money is, that's where the excitement is, that's where all the entertainment's in. It's in the drama farming, it's in beefing with others, even if it's a generated beef, it's artificial. It makes the game feel less about Marvel Rivals and more like Marvel dramas. It's like a soap opera at this point. We're all beefing with each other. Me personally, I think that the best thing we can do for the community right now would be get some new content that actually distracts people, because if the game was as fun as it should be, people wouldn't be this bored. I mean, everyone heard about that situation. And that's why, again, everyone's trying to mooch off of him right now for collaborations. Notice, I gave Homeboy credit, but I haven't reached out to him on a personal level, because, he doesn't know me. I'm just some random guy, and I don't know him. He's some random guy to me. An injustice for one is an injustice for all. But I saw the second with all these people who were doing duo videos and collaborations. The second I saw that, I just knew that we were going around the wrong path and had learned the wrong lesson. Anyways, that's going to be all for the video. If you enjoy this content, be sure to let me know in the comment section, and be sure to tell your auntie I said hi.